on our way, I'm going to take you to where a fatal accident happened today. I was on my way to physical therapy and a lady stopped me. I was fixing to head on T Highway off of 142. The lady stopped me saying that there was a bad accident. Cops and ambulances were there, that I don't want to go that way, so I took a different route. I came back around 2 o'clock. There were 2 police cars doing an investigation at the scene. They don't get involved in investigations like that unless there's a fatality. The passenger, 31-year-old person, died. So I'm going to show you where it happened. And there's already comments saying that were the goats involved? There's this person in Oxley who has like 50 goats that roam all over the country. It would not surprise me if these goats is what caused this fatality. And if they did, I think the lady needs to be responsible, lady or guy or whatever, needs to be responsible and pay something or go to jail and have her goats taken away from them. If you're going to have animals, just like dogs or whatever, if you're going to have animals, you need to secure them on your property. And if you don't want those animals, you need to take care of them. You need to let them go. My daughter's dog is on my property and I don't want it, so I hope it runs away. I would rather see my raccoons and deer and wildlife come on my property. So that's why it's not secured on my property. But I have almost hit these goats before. We were just discussing driver's educational classes in school. You know, somebody these days, all they gotta do is take their written exam and their driving exam. A 15-minute driving exam, if you getting lucky, is not going to determine how well of a driver you are. This is T Highway off of 142. Taking driver courses in school is the way to go. You know, you're taking a month-long course and you're driving a lot. I took driver's educational school in Jerseyville, Illinois. We got to drive on flat grounds. We got to drive on steep hills. We got to experience a lot during that safety course. You know, I've taught several people how to drive. But, you know, a lot of people don't take the time to teach somebody how to drive. And this accident occurred about a mile from 142, so we should be heading up on it. And there it is, right here, where those people are. You can see the skid marks. That's where the accident occurred. This is the skid marks. This is the cops' markings of the road. And like I said, the goats are probably involved. And the goats, from my understanding, the owner of the goats is the corner property here on the left of T Highway. And I've seen them all over the place. Like I said, it's only about a mile from 142. Fatality. People, other cars. I'll show you a webpage here in a little bit of what happened. This is where the goats are supposed to be. I've seen the goats in this field. I've seen them all over the place. It wouldn't surprise me if those goats were the cause of this fatality. North of Oxley. That's not true. It's only about 1 mile. A vehicle driven by a 16-year-old girl from Culin ran off the side of the road and overturned. Passenger in the vehicle, 31-year-old Shaquille Reed of Poplar Bluff, was pronounced dead at the scene by the Ripley County coroner, Mike Jackson. The driver and the second passenger each suffered minor injuries and were transported to a Poplar Bluff hospital. So it was only a one-car accident. And I bet you anything that those goats were involved. Again, this is sad to hear. I wouldn't want to wish this on anybody. And if those goats were involved, they need to be taken away from the owner, and the owner needs to be prosecuted for not securing their animals. I've seen them all over the place. Across 142, where I showed you, there's a house directly across from that corner house. They've been in there. They've been all over the place within a block from where they're supposed to be. Please pray for the victims and the families of this crash. And may God bless each and every one of you.